All right, guys. Chris Dorr here from Tennessee Gun Owners, joined by my brother Alex here today. I might be passing this off to him, but guys, we are out in front of the Tennessee Capitol right now. Let me show you. Let me give you a little background there. There, you guys can see it. There's a rally going on right here for one of these legislators who's about to take his oath of office here in just a couple of minutes. He's a leftist degenerate, like so many of them are, who are advocating for gun control. But you guys can see some of the crowd here, and I'm going to stick over. Well, maybe we'll go for a tour. You guys want to see a tour? Yeah, I'll just show you. We have some of these red shirt radical Lion Commie Mommy Brigade out here already, and we anticipate them on having to have a gun control rally in the Capitol building in a little while. But I'll just give you guys a little visual here. You can see them all. They got their radical commie red on today. You like it? Just gonna go closer to the crowd here just a little bit. They just got done marching a few minutes ago. They came from a church to get up here, but you guys can see them all right here. They're trying to hijack the blood of the innocent dead to try to pass more gun control. And as you guys know, at 4 o'clock this afternoon, it's getting close to 2 o'clock now. In roughly 2 hours, they're going to kick off the special session for this gun control proposal by Bill Lee in the Capitol building. So I wanted you guys to see some of the political opponents here that we are up against. There's a lot of red shirt radical Lion Commie Mommy Brigade here. A lot of orange, they're probably with Protect or Giffords or something like that. I don't know, one of those gun grabber groups. And they're probably going to start getting loud here. Shrill, no doubt. They'll get shrill, they'll get loud. But folks, there's a couple of things that we're urging everybody to do right now. And the number one thing that we can do to stop this gun control is to bombard your state reps and your state senators and tell them to vote hell no on Bill Lee's gun control. And because it's one thing for Governor Lee to sit here and be Benedict Arnold in the flesh and turn on the very voters who got him elected into office. But the choke point is this building right behind me. It's the General Assembly. That's where they have to pass it if they're going to successfully get this stuff done. So folks, the number one thing that we're asking everybody to do is go to stopredflags.com, and it will put you, and it's a mobilization platform. It makes it easy for you guys to send an email to your state representative and your state senator and tell them to vote no. Again, that's the choke point here. The choke point is the legislature, the General Assembly. These people, the left, these red shirt radical Lion Commie Mommy Brigade, they can't do a dadgum thing unless it passes through the General Assembly first. All right, Bill Lee can sit there and shout and scream and be Benedict Arnold all he wants, but it has to pass out of that building through the General Assembly before it gets anywhere. All right, so folks, that's what we're asking you guys to do. Go to stopredflags.com. Equality, equity. These ladies are wrecking our country. And you guys can go to stopredflags.com to send an email to your state reps and your state senators and tell them to vote hell no on this stuff. Pardon me. Pardon me. We're gonna keep we'll keep doing the walking tour here. They got a generator over here, so it's making a little bit of noise, but no big deal. Maybe we won't. Is it time to go? All right, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, folks, we're going to go into the Capitol now because apparently that's what the order of the business is here. Stick with us. You're not going to want to miss this stuff. All right, here we go.
Yeah, you been out in Bill. We're doing another
is this the line? Might have to stop for just a little bit here, folks.
First floor, Supreme Court.
If y'all can walk, we're going to the first floor. Supreme Court chamber.
Thank you. It's hard as shit, but y'all want to walk all you damn shit.
Don't cut up today. I don't appreciate you disrespecting.
I appreciate you, my brother.
Disrespecting the state of Virginia.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, I know you.
Right on, man.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, I think they're just gonna go for a photo op.
Huh?
Is this a photo op?
No, they're trying to get
okay.
into the Supreme Court chamber.
Gonna be huffing and puffing.
I think the heat has a lot to do with it.
No big signs.
That's a little bigger. That's a little bigger.
Can y'all pass the message? No big signs. No big signs. If you could pass the message.
If it's more than a printer paper, then you can
Anything bigger than a sheet of paper.
Yeah. Best thing is I hold that up, and everyone gets the idea when I say that. So, just give it a good shot. That's bigger than regular sheet. Yeah. We're going to try to get y'all here if we can. Just give us some time.
Stay with us, guys. Stay with us.
Are you going to set the gallery for a session? I've been worrying about an hour ago. Their parents already started to fill out. It's from Nashville. So we sent some moms here for fixes. If you want, just see it now. I may not be able to go to Ron and
I'm just waiting on security here, folks, to get through the checkpoints. Interestingly, in the Minnesota Capitol, you can walk right into the building with a Glock 19 on your hip.
not a lot of workers that people don't even say I don't know a lot about that. I'm kind of prepared to post on screen waters.
That's called fake news. Fake news reporters right there. They're everywhere right now, actually.
Yes. Oh, awesome.
Wish I had one today. Oh, Angela, too. That's another benefit from getting that workout. You know, she's probably, but she's also like, she wants to be so great for y'all. She's always like, hey, am I doing this? Just pour it on her.
Thank you so much. Excuse as well. Yes.
Unless you have a state, listen up, unless you have a state ID that allows you to this building, you do not walk through. If you don't have a state employee state ID, you do not walk through without going to security. You are not. State rep.
Focus downstairs. Air feels good. Security. Okay, I got it.
Do that, you're fine. It's me plus 20, that ain't happening.
That's fine.
I need to get stuff ready.
The air. Hey, y'all. There's a university. These goobers
Walk right in. All right, guys, we're just waiting in line to get through security here. So stay with us. Stay with us. Does the fake news have a divine rite of passage or what? These guys are Tennessee's finest. Do you? 300. Hey, that's on the dip.
That's not mine. That's on your floor. Right.
Maybe somebody can buy
What's that? Fine. All right, guys. In a minute, we're going to have to put this camera down as we go through security. So just be prepared for it.
solitary line. Nobody knows something. I cannot see you.
Checking every item you can find.
We'll take it. You can get it later.
Hey everybody, if you'll listen up a little bit, just a few prohibited items will be like Sharpie markers, mace, pocket knives, things like that. If you have those and want to leave them outside, because we're going to have a bunch of them, they could get mixed up. So just letting you know, Sharpies, knives, pepper spray.
We left our Glocks at home too. And the ARs. I'm sneaking this bad boy in though. Look at that. What are you sneaking in, Alex?
I want American made.
Oh, burn.
It feels good. God, I bet you're burning up that sword.
We got movement. This is the part where you guys are going to get to see the roof of the Tennessee Capitol building, so sorry.
Keys, chains, wallet, Fitbit, smartphone, smartwatches, anything metal out of your pocket. Consider me your TSA. I don't want your stinky shoes. I gotta say that. Yeah, you can't walk through that. Come on now. Is that your kid?
Oh, yeah.
Ready for me, bud?
That was that one there.
That's his, and this is ours.
Ours.
Yeah, we just decided to save you a bucket. Is that this one here?
Yeah, this is mine, and that is ours. Made it. Thank you.
Okay, all right. We'll get you squared away just a second. Just a second.
Okay.
Hold on to it.
You guys get, yeah, no kidding. We gotta like deload.
Sure, bucket.
It's like those movies
Won't
where
ever
they tell you
happen
take
again.
out everything and you seriously take it out.
Thanks, guys. Hey, there's a tip in there. Made it. All right, guys. We're gonna take a second and regroup. You mind if I lay this on the bench there for just a moment? Hang on. These are all off limits today on that side.
That side's open.
Okay. All right. All right, everybody. Just want to give you guys a visual. Right down there, inside of that office, is Governor Lee's personal office. And from what I understand, unlike a lot of state legislatures or state governments, the Ohio or the Tennessee governor actually offices here in the building. So he's functionally working out of that room, which is why you have an incredible highway patrol presence, which answers directly to the governor. So, and just between you and me, a lot of these. Hold on, we got to see what's going on here. A lot of these state patrol guys, they're on our side.
This is the oath of office for the guy that was.
Oh, okay.
If we want to go
All right.
to the floor, we gotta go.
Yeah. All right. So right now we're not on the actual legislative floor. One of the insurrectionists is being one of the Democrats, by the way, is having his oath of office re-administered. So now we're going to go upstairs outside of the chambers of the House and the Senate. Let's see what's going on up here.
Up there, for the rally, can you have them go this way?
Oh yeah, we'll talk to him. Not. But just as a recap, everybody, today at 4 o'clock, what time is it right now? Almost 2 o'clock. Is it almost 2 o'clock?
Yeah.
Today at 4 o'clock is when the House and the Senate are going to convene here in Nashville for this gun control session. So that's what they're here to do. Oh, starting to see some more red shirts.
Sir,
Yeah. The lobby lounge over there, or those couches.
That's if you're going to want to go up to the gallery later on.
You know, yeah, in just a little bit, yeah. So I can't come and go freely from there right now. If I get in there, I got to stay in there. Is that the deal?
About the most you're going to be able to do is go back over to that side.
Okay, but I can walk around in there for just a minute and like walk around here for just a minute.
You won't be able to come into this side, no.
Okay. Once I cross over there, I can't come back in here.
You can go over to this side, or you can go down the stairs on that side, but you cannot come in here at all.
Okay, all right. So this is public access right here.
Correct.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. All right. As you guys can see, they got some pretty strict rules going on here. Okay. And because it doesn't start for several hours, I'm not sure exactly how long that will keep this live stream going, but for those of you who've never been here before, over on this side behind me here is where the Senate chamber meets, the Senate body, and then over here behind that wall is where the House meets. And again, both chambers are in session, and the single topic of discussion here is Bill Lee's gun control proposals. Now, that's not going to be that's the limit on the topic. Alex, you can jump in here on this kind of stuff. That's the limit on the topic here. But as always, when there's bills or when there's things that are absolutely going to be discussed, everybody is dumping bills into the hopper right and left to get their little piece of the pie. We don't exactly know what these bills are going to look like. We don't know how long. Honestly, the best thing for the General Assembly to do is don't consider any of these bills. Don't negotiate. Yeah, don't negotiate with this terrorist of a governor right now. What they should do is gavel in and gavel out immediately. There should be no reward. There should be no reward for him stabbing gun voters in the back. We talked about this in our previous videos already, but honestly, what Bill Lee has done here is he has breathed life into a political movement that was dead and powerless until he called for this special session. So it's very important that you be in contact with your state legislators and telling them to absolutely vote no on this. In fact, we might update our mobilization platform here shortly to reflect that kind of language, that they need to gavel in and immediately gavel out. So we've been hearing a lot of rumors about different kinds of legislation that's going to be considered here. They're talking about mental health reforms. They're talking about increasing funding for mental health hospitals and bed space and things like that. Make no mistake about it, when legislators get an excuse to, they're going to try to spend your dadgum tax dollars. So I think we can count on that. Oh yeah. I forgot about the balcony.
Why would you want to go out there?
Yeah, well, we're not going to go out there. It's freaking hell hot outside today. But go ahead.
We're in the Capitol building. We've been here all day, guys. We're lobbying on your behalf. We're getting in front of senators and representatives. But something that I just keep coming back to is seeing all the statues of the men that formed this state. Tennessee has one of the most beautiful histories as a state of telling governments,
yeah, no kidding,
especially federal governments, to pound sand, and state governments, pound sand. Okay,
yeah.
We are a free people, we are a free state. And so for this state to now cut tail and run and start passing gun control, or start looking at passing gun control, is a slap in the face to this entire state and its entire heritage.
Yeah, and we're not going to let them. So folks, go to stopredflags.com. Again, we talked about it outside. I think some of those Red Shirt Radical Line Commie Mommy Brigade were starting to get kind of mad at us for saying that. But it's true. What we said outside is true. What we said outside is 100% true. Bill Lee can scream and wail and moan for gun control all he wants. The fake news media can run all the stories that they want to. They can all sit there and echo against each other and demand whatever gun control they want, but the choke point where it has to go through is the General Assembly. So that's why we're urging everybody to go to stopredflags.com. and fire off an email to your state representative and your state senator urging them to vote no. One thing I'll say, for those of you guys who have never used our mobilization tool, it's very easy. All you got to do is put your name and your email address in, and then it routes, using your address, it routes your email to your state representative and your state senator. So even if you don't know who it is, doesn't matter. You can fill in your contact information, hit the submit button, and boom, you are in direct contact with your state representative and your state senator. Another thing I'll throw in here is that this link is it's universal, which means, and I apologize for sweating right now. It's 101 degrees outside, and we just climbed a crap ton of stairs. You guys can see. As you see, we had to make some elevation there with no elevator assistance. But my point was that the link is universal, so you guys can share it with any of your Tennessee friends, anybody who lives within the state of Tennessee. Doesn't matter where they live, and they can take action on their own behalf as well. Easy to do. It takes about 20 seconds for you guys to fire off an email to your state representative and your state senator. We've already pre-written it. You guys can feel free to edit it to make it your own language if you would like to. That's just fine, and we expect a lot of people to do that. But that's what we need to be doing. If they're going to be successful, they're going to be trying to passing this thing. They have to pass it through the General Assembly. What else, Alex? What do we need to cover right now?
It's that New York license plates. New York license plates, New York money.
Yeah.
Okay, the buses here, the buses are here. They're not grassroots funded.
They didn't come from Chattanooga.
Exactly. This is big money. This is Michael Bloomberg money. This is the radical left in DC and in the West Coast, all pouring in money because they're trying to break the first red state they can, which would be Tennessee, for considering this bill. And this is ground zero, as we've been saying, for gun control and destroying Red America.
Yeah, and honestly, if you're watching from outside of the state of Tennessee right now, that's one of the main things that we've been harping on throughout this entire process. And this is why we fight so hard against red flags, no matter what Republican state tries to push it forward. The fact of the matter is, just like John Kasich said in 2018 in Ohio, after the Parkland, Florida shooting, he tried to pass a red flag gun confiscation bill for Ohio, and he said in the press conference that it's important that we do this here in Ohio so that the rest of these Republican-controlled state legislatures can know that they can pass this red flag gun confiscation as well. And folks, I was sitting there. I was 8 feet away from John Kasich when he said that. They're trying to do the exact same thing here with Governor Bill Lee, and what Bill Lee did by opening this Pandora's box is he created a grassroots movement for gun control that unfortunately now it's up to us to have to stop. So that's why, again, we're just urging everybody to go to stopredflags.com, fire off those emails. If you're watching outside of the state of Tennessee, go to joinafa.org. That's the parent organization that's the national affiliate for the Tennessee gun owners, and get in on the fight. Get in on this fight. We need to fight wherever these gun control bills come up, and no matter who is sponsoring them. We don't give two flying craps if that a Republican is sponsoring this stuff. That's far worse. It's way worse.
Yeah.
I mean, we had somebody talk to us a little while ago. This thing has Republican support. Well, screw them. Those Republicans need to be forced to pay a political price in a Republican primary. That's what they need to be facing, and that's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. They can either pass gun rights bills, or they can do the bidding of the radical left, and then they can meet Republican primary opponents in Republican primary elections. That's the way it works. So again, they're not going there. It's 2 o'clock.
Yep.
It's 2 o'clock. This starts at 4 o'clock, right?
Yep.
4 o'clock. We've got a couple more hours here before they start. But folks, that means you have 2 hours. It means you have 2 hours to fire off those emails to your state reps and your state senators, urging them to vote no. Also, another thing you guys can do, force multiplier here, you can tag your friends in the comment section of whatever social media platform you're watching this on right now. If you're watching on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch, on TikTok, I don't care where you're watching it right now. Share it around. Hit the share button, hit the forward button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, no matter what platform you're watching on. Just share this video so that your friends and your family can see it. Don't tag your lefty red shirt radical line commie mommy buddies. If you have those, get rid of them. But just tag your pro-gun friends. Your pro-gun friends, your conservatives, people who love America, who love freedom, who love gun rights, who love defending little kids. Those are the people to tag and share this message with. So we got 2 hours to burn. Alex, I think we're probably going to end this for just now. And we're going to make sure that we can get our spots in the chambers, each respective chamber, and give you guys more information as we get it. Again, they're gaveling in at 4 o'clock. It's a damn shame. It is a shame that they are doing this. That they're even going to entertain the governor. I guess they have to gavel in. What would be a boss Thomas Jefferson style move would be to immediately gavel back out and say, we will discuss anything you want to discuss during the regular legislative session. So with that, I think we're going to end it. Folks, please go to stopredflags.com. Take action right now. Go to joinafa.org. Sign up and become a member. You can also go to Tennessee Gun Owners' website and become a member of Tennessee Gun Owners. This organization is here now. It is not ever going to go away. And we are going to mobilize and identify and mobilize people in every single legislative district all across this beautiful state, the free state of Tennessee, so that these people know you cross that line and there'll be political hell to pay. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Please share this video. We'll be back with more later.